Hi everyone, how are you? I just want to jump on and thank you for painting with us and spending the week with us for our free pumpkins and sunflower painting tutorial. We love spending 6 days with you and getting to know you and talking with you and painting with you. I hope that you were able to see, especially if you're a brand new painter, that you can create these paintings. Every one of my designs a brand new painter should be able to create. And then as you go, every painting that you create, you'll get more tools in your painting toolbox, and you'll be able to look at one of my paintings in a very short period of time, and you'll be able to like, oh, I know how she built that, because there's steps in order to build the painting, and you will learn so many tips and tricks on how to build your own paintings. Before you know it, our members are able to look at something and know how to paint it with building these tools in their painting toolbox. So I'm so happy that you painted with us, or if you're going to paint with us, we can't wait to see. Please share your paintings like you have been the last few days. I have a post on this page where you can share your paintings because we like to celebrate your paintings with you. So we were so happy to see so many of you this week. And if you're interested in joining us in our membership group, we would love that. You can always go to kckhq.com and check it out there. We actually have a membership drive going on. I wanted to tell you a little bit about it. So we decided to open up the membership to with a membership drive where you can join us for only $19 for the first month. So if you use coupon code KCKHQ19 when you go to kckhq.com, if you use that KCKHQ19, you'll get the first month for only $19. Okay, so you'll get everything in our vault for only $19, which is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of paintings, painting tutorials, stencils, and supplies lists. Okay, you have bonuses in there. You have all of our workshops. You're instantly, you get an instant link like to our, you have your own library that has all the information. But my favorite thing about the membership is we get to paint together every single week live. So we work together live. Like our next 5 tutorials, I have it here somewhere. Where did I put it? Right here. So these are our next 5 tutorials, and then I'm dropping in these bonuses, like, and I'll show you in a second that I have behind me. And I film pre-recorded ones as well and drop those in. There's never been a month that I just give you like 4 tutorials, which is what's guaranteed. I'm always dropping in more. There's lots of bonuses there, but I want to show you the fun ones that are coming up. And on top of that, fall and Christmas are my favorite holidays. I'm so inspired. I paint like crazy. So I can't wait to get back to making samples for you. But like, we do fun things too. Every once in a while we do things with texture. This is like a family day one that I made. This has texture just to end out the summer. I always do a couple texture paintings at the end of the summer just for our beach lovers. This has real seashells and things in it, but those are just a couple bonuses dropped in. But you have so many to choose from. Like these are just some, that's a small portion of our fall pages. Well, yeah, it's a portion of them. We have tons and tons, so you can check those out. These are some holiday like snowman and Christmas paintings, so you can check those out. We have all of these workshops in there. There's just so many fun things to paint. But if you just wanted to also just paint along with us every week, we have, one every week that we paint together. So I love that so much. It's so much fun. But what you're going to find is our membership is so uplifting and so kind, and we support each other, and we also inspire each other every single day. So they're posting paintings that they're creating in there every single day. And what I love the most is when they start creating paintings of their own. It's so amazing to see. And I love to see the progress as people go as well, because you can see it. It's just amazing. They're just fine-tuning their tools as they paint more, and things come together so much easier. Just even after a couple of paintings, it's amazing what you see. We have people all the time that that can't believe the paintings that come out of our group, and it's just amazing to see. So I think that you'll love our members, and so if you would like to join our membership group, just go to kckhq.com. Use this coupon code. But I want to tell you what we're trying to do right now too is we decided as a group for this week to start a membership drive. It's a short period of time. We're going to keep that KCKHQ19 code for $19 where you get the whole vault for $19 and a private group. And you also get discounts on full painting kits if you needed any of those as well. Because a lot of our members like to get the full painting kits, or you can get a drawn canvas for it if you already have your paint. So some people like to do that as well. It's just an option on our app. But what we're doing is the membership drive because we know that the economy is tight. We know people are on a fixed budget. And so I was talking to the membership. Something's been wearing on me this year is that anytime someone leaves and they write us, they tell us that they're leaving for financial reasons because they're on a fixed income and that, something broke or someone's sick in the family or they lost their husband or they lost a child. And it breaks my heart if they have to leave because our HQ membership is normally $49 a month. So we're offering the coupon code for $19, but what we're trying to do is if we get 200 more members, what we're going to do is lower everyone's price down to $29. If it goes to $350, we're going to lower everyone's price down to $25 a month. And if it goes to 500 new members, we're going to lower our price down to $20 a month. And so that is our goal. That way it's feasible for everybody, $5 a week to paint. Because I tell you, I hate to see someone go because of that when painting with us. We've had so many people come to us. They've driven across the country or flown here and they've told us like we've pulled them out of a depression when they've lost their child, their spouse, things like that. Like our group, I can't explain to you, is so uplifting and they've become our painting family. So I think that you're going to love every minute with our group just like we do. And it's just something to look forward to all the time. Our Tuesdays, we love our Tuesdays so much. But if you miss something as well, it's always pre-recorded, and we upload it into the vault as well. So it's easy to find. We have great customer service. So if you ever need anything, we're like here for you. So I wanted to let you know, we do have that membership drive going on. It is only $19 to join. You can cancel anytime. And we hope to see you in our private group. So if you have joined us, we've had several people join us this week. Make sure that you go on our Facebook page for the group. We send you an invite, but sometimes it can go into spam. So you want to go to, on Facebook, you want to go to KCKHQ membership, okay? And join us there because that's where I paint with everybody every single week. And we would love to see you there, okay? Also great news, our brushes that were sold out. We sold out of our 10 pack in the first 36 hours that whenever we first launched our brushes last month, and they just came back in. So they're no longer on back order. So there's the 10 pack, and then there's the 2 pack of the dome brushes as well that we use for landscapes with the grass, with this, the clouds that we use for centers of flowers, things like that. They're really helpful as well. So those are back in stock. You can find those on the app. Search KCK in the App Store and you'll find us in there. Okay, that's on Android and on Android or Apple. Okay, so check that out. Also, if you're a member, you want to text, I know we still have the pumpkins in here, but you want to text the word member to 724-995-0149. And then we let you know when we're going live as well. So I don't send out spam, I promise you. I know we sent the text out when we were going live all this week, but if there's nothing going on, like we don't send the text out. So don't worry about that. And I'm lucky if I get it out to you when you need it. But we hope to see you in our group. We would love that. And if you can spread the word, we would love that as well. So we're going to try to get those rates down and keep them down for everybody. So you can always enjoy your time with us and vice versa. And we thank you for being our painting family. Like we love spending time with you. It is such a relaxing time for me also. Like I love to just sit down and paint with our group. I'm not running all around. I get to catch up with everybody. We do have a members weekend. If you hear about this, we have a members weekend in September. It's our very first members weekend. We have people coming in from all over the country. It is sold out this year, but next year we do hope to see you. But if you are ever in our neck of woods, we would love for you to stop and see us. That would be amazing. We definitely want to meet our painting family. So that would be fantastic. All of the prizes, if you haven't received it yet, will be to you by Saturday. And so we will have the ones that won the HQ membership with the Casey Cash. You'll have that. And then also the Amazon and the Michael's gift cards. Those will be emailed to you. And the ones that won the Casey Cash, make sure that you sign up for the app. And because it's free, don't worry about that. But we can drop your money in there and you can use it towards anything you want on the app for the kits. And here it is again. That's what it looks like for the kits and for the paint brushes and the paints and things like that. I have no words. It's actually like midnight. But also, I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour on how to go through, like a sneak peek inside of our membership, so you can see what we have in our membership and how to access it. And again, if you have any questions, please email us. Okay. So remember, when you're painting, ladies, make sure, and gentlemen, make sure that you trust the process. Okay. And then also let us know if you need anything at all. So I'm going to give you a tour through the membership. Okay. Hi, everybody. How are you? I am sharing my screen. So I'm going to jump on here and I'm going to share my screen. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the membership. All right. So once you sign up, you're going to have a link that goes directly into this page right here, which is kckhq.com. If you don't find it, it's in your promotions or spam folder. If you still have trouble finding it, just email us at info@kckhq.com and we will provide you another link to get into it. So don't worry if you can't find it. So go to kckhq.com and the login button is right up here at the top. So you can't get into your library until you log in first. Now, I'm already logged in, okay? And so when you're already logged in, you're going to have your dashboard. You log in down here on the bottom left. It'll have a login for you right there, okay? It'll have a dashboard for you that has like any orders you've made with us, what type of membership you have with us, any orders right here, any subscriptions, so your payment method, if you would like to be an affiliate and recommend people to our membership, then you can make 20% of the cost every month as well, okay? Once you log in, well, also up here, you want to make sure that you come to our KCKHQ membership group on Facebook, okay? So, and make a request right there. We generally send out an invitation as well within the first 24 hours. Here's a video on how to navigate through our membership. And then also, if you ever need anything, just email us, info@kckhq.com. Don't spend like a lot of time looking for things. We want you to get to the good stuff and paint with, what you want to paint. Okay. So email us if you need anything at all. Okay. Anything at all. Then once you're logged in, you go to my library. So you click that red button up at the top. All right. Okay, so here you have some links. Don't worry about right here because we consolidate everything to the HQ membership. This is because I'm admin, so you wouldn't have this right here. But you have the HQ Vault, bonus tutorials, technique tutorials, business coaching, and grab and go. Okay, so the first thing we're going to go to is we're going to go to our vault. All right. So there's upwards of, I believe, 500 paintings in our vault. All right. You can check by month, but month isn't always the best way to look because I may do something 2 or 3 months ahead of that season in order to give it to our business members early, okay? These are the paintings we just did recently. I owe everybody the tutorial of Believe Beach Snowmen because we had a power outage this last Tuesday. So I'm going to pre-record that and drop that in, okay? So you'll see here that there's so many pages of these tutorials here. You don't have to go through every one of these. I'm going to show you how to find a table of contents. Okay, so I'm going to click on Cowgirl Gnome. All right, so your video is going to be up here. You can make it a big screen as well, so you can enter it into full screen to take up your whole screen also, which I suggest you be on the biggest screen so you can see all the details. But we have great news too. From moving forward, we're not going back through hundreds of tutorials, but moving forward, Miss Isabella too is going to take little tiny details and blow them up for you in our videos moving forward. So that's awesome. So she does some editing for us on the back end of things. Our supplies list over here. So for the paints, you're going to have swatches of the colors in case you have your own paints, and you can match that up. Okay. We also have links to the products as well of exactly what we use. Okay. Our brushes. So we launched our own brush line, and everything's back in stock as well. So our brushes in the 10 pack, you'll have everything that you need on there. Or these are brushes that we used prior to having our own brush line. Okay. We just have a 10 pack that includes everything that you need. And then we also have a 2 pack of our dome brushes. And those are things that we use for clouds, landscapes, centers of flowers. And we just started using those in the last month more in the painting. So between those 2 packs, you would have every brush. Stencils and docs here. So here's a picture of the painting. So you can blow it up and you can reference it. Okay, so you have a picture of the painting. You have your reference stencils. So this is kind of like how the puzzle goes together. So when you print out your pages for this, you're going to put it together just as how the reference stencil shows. So you don't have to print that. Okay. Facebook cover, this is for our business members. So you have this from Canva because we use Canva, and you can get Canva for free as well. We have the business one where our whole team can share it for $12.99 a month. And I do almost everything on Canva when I have to build an ad or anything like that. So on the left-hand side, we put the name of the class, like please join us for, and you can look at KCK Creations, that's our studio page, all the events, and see how we lay ours out. And you can use our wording and everything. So please join us for our Cowgirl Gnome painting class. Then I might have our logo, and underneath it, it'll say, learn to paint beautiful paintings step by step or something like that. Okay. On the top right hand side, then I have, and you can check all these out. I have the date and time of the class. Then I might have like what we call an element on Canva. You can click cowgirl, and it'll give you like a hat or some boots or something you can put in there. And then the bottom, I say, feel free to bring snacks and drinks as well. So then we have a supplies list, and this will show you all the creative inspiration paints we use, and then the Lucas paints we use, what would be optional, what you can use instead is sometimes written in there. Supplies, meaning the canvas and the brushes. Sometimes if we use like a sea sponge or something like that, it would be in there. And then we have our stencil sheets. Okay, this is what just prints for you automatically. And the last year we started using something called Rapid Resizer for this. Okay. So it'll just pull up to go to print for you. But our older ones, you have to download them and then print them. Okay. So I just want you to keep that in mind. All right. For our older ones. And then we have our HQ notes. So what we do is we literally, you can, and if you teach, you can just print this out and you can go. So you have all your steps, step by step, we type everything out for you. Haley's fabulous about this. She actually is, goes into detail about things for you. So you always follow your steps, and what paints you and brushes you should grab for your class. Okay. Most of them are 1 to 2 pages of, this one's a little lengthy because it has all these pieces to it. But most of them are a little bit shorter than this. But that's a fabulous thing to have as well. If you are a business member, you can teach our paintings in your own in-person classes. You can't teach online because we teach online, but you can also, you can sell your paintings and your work at like craft shows and festivals and things like that. If you painted this painting, like single painting, not mass produced, but if you painted this painting, you want to sell the original online, you could, but not mass produce anything online of our designs, of course. Okay, so I'm gonna pull that down. So, and then up here, you always have a video on how to transfer a stencil. So if you haven't transferred a stencil before, it's always going to be here. Here's all the links for all the paints and the brushes and the canvases, is everything here as well. Okay. So I'm gonna go back. We'll go back. So the vault has so many of those. All right.
I'm going to show you how to easily find some things too, but you can, there's a lot of information here. So email us if you have any trouble, I'm telling you. Bonus tutorials or bonuses that I give, there could be just as many in the bonus tutorial area as there is on the vault in the vault. So these could be anything that I just give the membership every single month. So there's tons in here too. So we did this German Shepherd pet workshop in here. Oh, I do want to show you something on here. So if we have something that's multiple days, some our girls used to put them like all together, but this I did like it was 6 sessions, okay? So what I want you to look for is like this arrow. So you can go to all the days. It'll take a second to load. Okay, so and then you can get to all of those. All right. So if we have like a multi-day one, it could be all together, like that our girls seamed it all together, or it could be where you arrow over. That's an extensive one there usually, or workshop. Sometimes there's a couple days there. Okay. So these are generally like full tutorials when they're in the bonus section. Technique tutorials are just that. They're techniques that we did. There's hundreds of these also of the technique tutorials. Um, this is also in the pet workshop as well, but I wanted them in the technique tutorial, like practice strokes for the pet, pet workshop transferring the stencil, skin tone painting tutorial, butterfly welcome sign tutorial, loose pastel flowers and leaves, mushrooms. There's all kinds of like, if you want to learn to paint something, we've probably painted, we did a technique tutorial on barns, hair, fur, leaves, snapdragons and pathway, poppies in a field. These are requests from our painters. So I would jump in and do the techniques from those. Business coaching here. So there's several things in here. So we have, first of all about Canva. Canva is amazing. You should check it out if you've never used it before. It is very easy to use as well. So if I can use it, you can use it. I promise you. Business coaching. So we have these short business coaching series that we did in the spring, but we also have like how to do fundraisers, how business coaching, like teaching skills, marketing venues, more about Canva. But here, these are extensive lessons on how we built the business from out of my home to within a short period of time, have like purchasing a 13,000 square foot building and keeping our painters coming back to us. And like, because we're so excited to have the painting family that we do. And how we got there step by step by step. So you can click on all of those and go through our business series. There's a lot of those videos here. Okay, so we have 3 pages of those, and there's generally like multiple lessons as you go through each one of these. There's multiple lessons in there. Okay. So then I'm going to go up. Then we just added this section right here. This is called our grab and go section. Okay. We just added this a couple months ago. The reason why I did this is because we ended up filming this, by the way, the 4th of July cupcake. So I need to put a note next to that. It was filmed. Some things that we put in there and it doesn't have as much technique in it. And we've learned this technique in other tutorials and we wanted something quick, then we put it in here. We ended up filming this one and this one's being pre-recorded. And then I'll make notes next to it. This was the only one that didn't have a note next to it. So these ones, they just have stencils and supplies list. They're not videotaped, but if I'm going to, I put it in here, like we're going to do that in the private group, but that's so they can grab the stencils and supplies list in the meantime. So we have a bunch of like simple ones that are in here that you can use as well. We did film the nurse gnome. It says is filmed now. So we just started this. This is our workshop we did all week, but you also have, I'm going to show you what this looks like. So I made a smaller version of it because not everybody wants to make that giant painting. Okay. So with this, you don't have a video up there. It's just a photo, but you have a reference photo, supplies list. There's the stencil. Okay. And then you have the printable stencils here. Just click download and you'll be able to print that out. All right. So we have the grab and go, and I continue to upload things in there. A lot of times they'll be like family days or ones that, like I said, we don't have a lot of technique, not too much technique in there. Let me scroll up. So we're going to skip this section here. Boot camps. So all of our boot camps are here. And then two more things I'm going to go through is the master supplies list, because I think you'll like that. That needs updated, the master supplies list, because we've added things as we've went. But all of your boot camps and workshops are here. So my favorite ones are Santa. They came out gorgeous. I mean, all of it, everybody does well with everyone. And the other one's Stolen Halloween. I love it so much. They were my favorites. So let's go to our lookbook, because I feel like this is an important tool for you to see. You can also always go to kckhq.com and look at the video to see everything we have, but here's a lookbook here, okay? And so what you have to do is you have to lookbook PDF, you have to download this to look at it. So it's a big document. So if you're out of space, don't do it. It's a big document. But we always have a video on like what full tutorials are in the vault on our KCKHQ page. So this is loading, all right? So you can print this out also, or you can take photos from here and put them into your own, pamphlet if you're a business person as well. But HQ vault table of contents. So we have the names of all, here's our January paintings, here's our February paintings, so you'll be able to find those. We don't include the technique tutorials here, or, things that aren't full tutorials. March paintings, April paintings, May paintings, June paintings, July and August, September and October. They get a little lengthy here, November and December. Okay. Bonus table of contents. There's actually a lot more than that, I think now. Grab and go. Okay. So we have that. And then we have kids and family day, so you know which ones are for that. And then we have photos of all the paintings, okay? So we have that. So you can go through here and get inspired and be like, oh, I want to paint this. Look up it. We should actually one day take the time to put the name under the painting. That'd probably be better instead of just having them listed under the table of contents. But you can get inspired from what you see here and then go back and paint it. So if you want to know where it is and you don't know what it's called and you don't feel like looking for it, send us a quick email, okay? And we'll help you out for sure. But we have them by seasons in here as well, but some of them don't just fit one season, so make sure you look through everything. But this is quite as extensive. We do have a lot of gnomes. I think it's 40 some gnomes. There's a lot. Okay, so let me see. Can I arrow back? This top thing covers everything. I can't move. I don't know how to get the thing to click up at the top. I can't go back to I can't see at the top. This is my problem when I have to do stuff. Let me go here. It won't let me go. I can't see underneath. There's something when you are on Zoom, there's a big thing that hangs down that covers all your tabs, and then I can't go back. I can't click on them. It's on top of everything. So, so the only other things that we need to go to is the master supplies list, and this just always links you to our Facebook page. Okay, so our master supplies list is here. So there's links to everything and right here, okay? But if you don't see something, we definitely could update a couple of things on here, but it has all of our business supplies, texture, paint sets, Soho paints, canvases, paint brushes, Lucas paints, creative inspirations, favorite items, Krylon sealant, glitter spray, those things that we use all the time, okay? So I think that's it. Let me go back to you are screen sharing. Let me do a drop down. Who knows? This is something I get on like maybe once every 2 weeks. And so, I'm not well versed on Zoom, but I want to thank you for joining us. And if you have any questions at all, just email us info@kckhq.com. If you'd like to sign up again, just go to kckhq.com. Make sure that you use the coupon code for $19, which is KCKHQ19. Okay, just put the 19 on the end, all one word, lowercase. All right. So I hope to see you soon. We'll see you soon, and hopefully we'll see you in the HQ membership group. Okay. Bye. Have a great night.